Hi guys, Author Chanel Williams Carrington here, and I'm super excited to be here speaking with you guys about how to make flyers, brochures for free to market your business. Now, about 3 years ago, as you can see right here, August the 20th, 2013, I published a video on YouTube to show people how to create their own flyers and brochures and whatever it is that you want to create, you can actually create it using Microsoft PowerPoint. And at the time, of course, you can see Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. It's just your normal standard PowerPoint, whatever the updated version is. It doesn't really matter. But this video had gotten over, 16,000 views, and I thought that was pretty impressive and interesting. So I wanted to recreate the video because, from that time up to this point now, a lot has happened and I've gotten a little bit more, how can I say, advanced with how I create things. So I want to kind of take you guys to my PowerPoint, and I'm going to show you guys how to create some advanced flyers. So instead of just, the normal average flyers, I want to show you guys how to get a little bit more tricky with it and, make it even more so appealing to the eye. We all know that a lot of marketing is attraction marketing. So when you make things appealing to the eye, it just pops. Okay, so if you've already gone to see the previous video, you'll notice that on the previous video, I basically showed you guys how to go to Google, how to get the photos and how to bring the photos over to the PowerPoint and to use those photos in a way where you can actually take out the background and things like that. I don't know if for sure that I discussed taking out the background, but I'm going to show you guys again on this video how to take out the background. But the flyer that you're looking at right now, this is not really a complete flyer, but what I'm going to do with it is where the power of this photo comes into place. So I'm going to recreate this photo. I'm going to show you how to recreate this photo. The reason why I think this is a very important photo to kind of show you guys, because I have a lot of different photos over here to the side that I have created, a lot of different flyers. Like this is my webisode flyer where I do weekly webisodes every Saturday on YouTube. Every fourth Saturday of the month, they're literally live webisodes. And of course, Ty Elite Network is my company, and we are in the business to transform, inspire, and empower everyone around us. Especially the women. I'm big on women empowerment. Don't judge me, fellas. Don't judge me. But no, definitely these are a few of the templates that I have. This is just some stuff I was playing around with. Let's go down here. All right, so this flyer right here is another flyer that I created. It is for my red, black, and gold party that I have coming up. And it is for the launch of Ty Elite Network, which is, again, my company. And it will be held on July the 9th, 2016 here in Atlanta, Georgia. I also have a business card that I created myself. This is actually the business card. As you can see, it's a lot of different moving pieces on here. It's not complicated, but see, here's the thing. It looks like, oh my God, how did you get that and put it together? But that's why this piece right here, I'm going to recreate this piece for you. But that's why this piece right here is super important, because once you learn how to do something like this, these things right here would come a little bit easier. Like the more you play around with PowerPoint, you'll really grasp the concept of how to do these type of things. This is actually the back of my business card. And again, there are moving pieces. I have literally, this is a photo that I got offline on Google. I just simply went to Google, typed in, social media, icons, and this is what I got back. I got a lot of different results, but this was one of them that I got. I got this one also right here, this YouTube Live. I got that off of Google as well. But I did the Photoshop to Photoshop out the background of it to make it look like it is peeling from the red line here. Um, of course, guys, this is me. And if you haven't noticed, this is also me here on this photo. So you can kind of put a face with the name. This is off the Chanel Williams Keratin. And this is another, like, a promotional photo that I created. I do love and I enjoy making these photos. And I think the only reason why it comes effortlessly to me is because, it's a part of my passion. It's a part of what I like to do. And I love being creative, so it gives me the opportunity to really express my creative side and let loose on some things and release. So this was one of the webisodes that we had done on my webisodes. That's just simply a flyer. This is actually my book. Like I said, I am an author. This is my book, and this is my domestic violence awareness promotion that I have, because every purchase of the copy of Almost Broken, I do donate to the victims of domestic violence abuse. And scrolling through, going through. Okay, so this is one of the little promos that I've done, and I put on, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, a lot of different things. I use these photos for a lot of different reasons. So my point to you is you can use your photos for whatever it is that you want to use them for. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to add a new slide just to kind of show you guys how to come up with this right here. So I'm going to simplify it. I don't want the video to be like stupid long. Every time I get on a blank document, I always erase the, click to add text boxes. I love to have a blank slide with nothing on it. In order to get this right here with the background fading into, 3-4 different colors, you would literally we're going to go to design. Now you realize at the top the tabs are File, Home, Insert, Draw, Design, Transitions, Animations, Slideshow, Review, View, Add-ins. Okay, we're going to go to Design. Okay, now under the Design tab, there's a part over here. You have all of these different templates that you can choose from, and I suggest that you guys kind of play around with the templates, because like I said, you have a lot of fun doing it, especially once you kind of get the hang of things. Usually when you don't really know what you're doing, you can get frustrated at times. But if you just keep an open mind and really let your creativity show, you'll have a lot of fun playing around with these templates, and you'll be surprised how your designs actually come out. I love to see the designs when they, come together. But you're going to go all the way over to the right-hand side of the screen, and you're going to click where it says Format Background. All right. So once you click on Format Background, you're going to go to, Gradient Fill. I'm going to click on that, and you see it already has the colors on here. But when you go to Gradient Fill, you're going to, there's these little stops. That's what they call them, gradient stops. So you have the first stop, the second stop, the third stop, and the fourth stop. Now I'm going to explain to you what these stops are so you can see exactly where they are and what they do. The first stop is this red piece up here at the top. All of this red is the first stop. All of this black is the second stop. All of this gold is the third stop. And the white half down here at the bottom is the fourth stop. And you'll notice if you look back over here to the right where this Format Background tab is with all the options, the menu, you'll notice that on the first stop is red, the second is black, the third is gold, and the fourth is white. So you'll know which stop is which. Now the great thing about each of these stops is you have the power. Look, you guys see I say you have the power. You have the ability to control how far you want each stop to go. Like I'm dragging the stop now past the black. You get what I'm saying? I'm dragging the red one past the black. And these are what you're basically seeing happening on the screen is me dragging it. So you have the ability to drag it how far down you want it to go. You can actually drag the black, whichever one you want to drag. You can drag it up or you can drag it down, right? You can drag it whichever way you want to drag it. Oh, I'm going to press the back button. But I like the way it is right now, so I'm going to keep it this way. That is exactly how you get to the stops. Now, here's the great thing about the stops. Understand that whichever stop you're clicked on, like if you click on the first one, which is this red one right here, when you click on that, and you can see me playing around with it right now. When you click on that red one, you can also change the color to anything you want to change it to. Like I just changed it to black. I can change it to that yellowish type of goldish little color. I can change it to a green. You know, I can change it to whatever color I want to change it to just by clicking on the option to change the color. I can also make the color transparent. See, that is another powerful thing as well. You can make the color transparent, and you have the option to position it. Now, the position is basically the same thing as moving it. So if you click up and down on this position, it's not going to do anything but move that line. You see that thick red line that's coming down? Yeah, that's all it's going to do. And transparency, of course, it'll make it, you know, super light. It'll still be the color that you want, but know that when you turn colors lighter, it starts to turn it, like if I turn this red lighter, it'll probably start looking like a pink or something. So, you know, if that's not really the way you want to go, I wouldn't suggest, you know, making it transparent. But I would just keep it just like it is. Like every color is flowing perfectly into the next color. So you can do it that way. All right. So we're going to exit out of that part. Now, as you can see on this photo, we're going to go back to this photo. This is the finished look. On this photo, there are 3 lines back there in the back of this logo design. And mind you, I created my logo as well. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So you're going to go back to you're going to actually go to the Insert tab. So you're going to click on Insert. You're going to click on where it says Shapes. Then you're going to click on where it says Rectangles. And you're going to click on the very first option, or whichever option you want to choose for your shape. You can actually, you know, use whatever shape you want. But for this particular demonstration, I'm going to choose a rectangle shape. And I'm going to line my rectangle up to the top, and I'm going to drag it all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to close it up. Bow. All right. Now, you see up here at the top, now that I have my rectangle down here, I have the ability to, you know, make some changes on this rectangle. I can change the color of my rectangle if I like. I can actually do a gradient fill on my rectangle if I wanted to. However, I am not going to do that, and I don't want to do that right now. So what I am going to do is I'm going to change the color to black. In order to do that, I'm going to click, I can either click right here and turn it black that way, or I can go to Shape Fill and turn it black this way. Either way, it's going to turn black. Now, here's the outer line. You'll notice on this finished picture, the outline is gold. So you see that I actually lost my options at the top as soon as I clicked off the box. But all you simply have to do is click on the box, and you'll notice at the top here, it says Shape Fill. It's over to your far right-hand side. It says Shape Fill. You'll be able to fill it if that's what you want to do. But we're going to do the outline. So we're going to change the outline color to the gold. Now, if you notice on the actual shape now, the outline is super thin. You can see the gold, but it's not like you can really see the gold. Like it's not like this gold right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this gold line thicker. And the way to do that is you will go back to Shape Outline, and you will scroll down to where it says Weight. And then, all right, we're going to click on Weight. And then we're going to go to these options over here on the side and figure out how thick do we want this line to be. Like that right there, to me, is too thick, unless that is a part of, you know, the photo that you want to do. But for this purpose, we're going to go to 3 point. So we're going to click on that. Right now, you have an option to, you can either copy this and paste it to get the same thing, or you can go back up here to insert, and you can go to shapes, then you can go to rectangles, and you can do it all over again to recreate it once more. So we're going to pull this over just a little bit. We're going to recreate it one more time. So we're going to drop it down, and for training purposes and showing you guys how to create it, I'm just going to recreate it one more time. All right, and then we're going to go to shape fill. We're going to turn it black, and then we're going to go to shape outline, and we're going to turn it gold, and then we're going to go back to shape outline, and we're going to go to weight, and then we're going to scroll down to 3 points. All right, so now we got that, but for this third one, we're going to paste it. So we already copied and pasted. Here it is. All right. Now, mind you, the great thing about PowerPoint is that it literally takes all of your designs, and like for instance, I have these three different rectangles up here, these 3 different lines. And what happens is, if I want to make sure my lines are evenly distributed, all I have to do is allow PowerPoint to do that for me. Like, you'll notice I'm clicking on the line right now just to show you, but down at the very bottom of my screen of my PowerPoint presentation, you'll notice that there's like these red arrows. They are literally showing me that each one of my lines are perfectly aligned, and they're aligned the way they should be. That's exactly what it's showing me. All right. So we're going to go and we're going to get this logo. We're going to copy it. All right. We're going to bring it over here and we're going to paste it as a photo. All right. So now I have my logo. All right. And we're going to center this logo. All right. All right. So we just recreated that design. Now, in the previous video, I also mentioned about Jing and how to get Jing. So if you haven't learned how to get Jing, I'll show you now. You can simply go to Google. We're going to go to Google right quick. You can go to Google and you can type in Jing, and you can click on TechSmith Jing free screenshot and screencast software. And once you click on that, you can actually go to their website and download the free download for Jing, so you can take screenshots of your photo. Now, if you're using something else where you can still take screenshots, it's okay. You can just use what you already have. You don't have to necessarily use a brand new software. You know what I mean? So we're going to stick with that. Now, once you have this software where you can do your screenshots, you'll capture your image. You just line it up with how far you want to take it. Line it up, line it up. All right. So line it up, bow. And we're going to capture this image. Now you see how the image popped out. Now this is a full-blown image that we've created using PowerPoint presentation. And I can title this image Tie. Save it to the computer. Bow. And let's show you the finished result. Let's see it. Let's see it. There goes my baby. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But yeah, this is Tie Network. This is the image we just created. How awesome is that? Right? So now what I want to show you guys is how to do the photoshopping. Right? So here's how we're going to do it. Let me go and grab a photo. All right. Actually, let's just go ahead and go to Google and grab it. We're going to type in roses. I got a thing for red roses, you guys. Yes, I do. All right, look at this one. That's pretty. All right, let's use this rose. So we're going to go to Google. We typed in roses. We're going to get this rose. I'm going to actually copy this image. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint, and let's go to a new document where it's just blank. All right, we're going to go to a new document. So I'll just open up another one. And remember, I told you I always take these click to add text boxes off. So you can paste your rows up here. Now here's how we're going to Photoshop. Once you paste the image on your slide, you're going to double click the image. Once you double click the image, you're going to have a lot of different options that show up at the top of what you can do to the image and, you know, all types of things. Well, what you're going to actually do is you're going to go to where it says remove background over here to your far left corner. It literally says remove background. So you're going to click on remove background. Now it's going to show you every part of this image that has color on it means it's going to still be on the image. Every part of this image that is purple is going to disappear as soon as you click off of this image. So what you want to do, you have the lining here where you can actually expand and open it up to make sure that it captures every part that you want it to capture. So you're going to open it up. Now let's say and of course it's already perfectly captured the image the way I want it to. But this part down here at the bottom, this shadow part, I don't want that. And it has it on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here at the top where it says mark areas to remove. I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to simply start from one side of that part that I don't want. And I'm going to go all the way over to the other side of it. Right? See how I click that and it just removes that entire area? Now I'm going to click off the photo. And this is the Photoshop photo of the rose. How beautiful is that rose? It is awesome. So I think I'm going to keep this rose on here. I think that is so cute. All right. So we're going to keep that rose there. But that is exactly how you do a little quick Photoshop. You know, so if you want to ever grab an image or anything, if you wanted to go to, you know, Google and type in click here button, you know, let's type in that. Now, sometimes the best option to do when you go to Google, instead of getting a photo that has the white background on it, you want to get a photo that looks like this one. You see how it has like the checker marks on it? I don't know if you can really see it, but it has checker marks. And it looks like, it's like red, not red, I'm tripping. It's like white and gray check marks, checker box marks. When it's like that, when it has that checkerboard effect to it, that means that it is a PNG, invisible background photo. That means that once you copy this image, see, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. And I'm going to take this image over here to the PowerPoint slide, and I'm going to paste it as a photo. You see, if I paste it as a photo, it has that black around it. That's because the background is really invisible, but you're not supposed to paste it as a photo on here because it's going to show that black. We don't want the black. We just want the click here part. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the second option. Now the second option on here is, it has like a little paintbrush sign on it right here in the middle. You're going to click on that one. All right, and you're going to drag your photo down. And that's what it'll look like instead of, you know, looking like the black part. You don't want the black part. And if you change your design on here, let's change the background. You see how it changes with the background? It's just perfectly, you know, everything is just right with it. So you don't have to make any further altercations, you know, altercations. Why am I talking about fighting? I'm tripping. You don't have to change anything about this photo. I was trying to say alterations, right? I'm talking about altercations. I can't deal. I can't. But yeah, so that's one way to do the blackout when you're doing the, you know, the invisible backgrounds. All right. So that what did I just do? So that covers the tutorial on how to create a little bit more advanced flyers. This was an advanced photo. see, me personally, I love doing this stuff, so I kind of like to play around with it, and I do a lot of different things. I did say I was going to go over with you guys about this logo. Let me see. I think this is, okay, here it is. Okay, so this is the actual piece that I had created. This is the official logo right here. Oh, why did I delete myself? Put it back. And pull you to the side. All right. So this is the official logo that I had created for my company. And you'll notice that Tamplates Network is, you know, in pieces. Everything on this photo is in pieces. The transform, the inspire, and the empower are all in pieces. How I got it to become an all-in-one photo the way it is now, how I got it to become like this. You see, I got different writing on there too. But how I got it to become that way, I actually simply, I didn't use Jing for this. Now, this is another little quick trick that you can use if, just in case you don't have Jing. But just know that when you do this, you always run the risk of, you know, let's say if you upload, let's say you do your photo the way I'm about to show you. Once you upload it to Facebook or something, it might have a black background. And if it has that black background, you see how I have the black words right here that says Tamplates Network. If it has that black background, they're not going to see the T and they're not going to see the K, but they're going to see everything else except for the T and the K. So one thing that you need to do if you're going to do this, make sure that it's not a photo where you're going to need that background to be blacked out if it's, you know, if you're uploading it to Facebook or something, because it will possibly upload as a black background. Sometimes it does do white, but it does black too. But one way to get this photo to turn into an all-in-one photo is you will simply start from, like, look at this. You see this surrounding box right here around the actual phoenix. We're gonna start the outline right up here a little bit higher of that box. So we're gonna bring it just like that. We're gonna open it wide. That way you'll notice, you see how it captured all of the images at one time. That's exactly what you want it to do. But make sure that it captures all of the images, because if it doesn't capture all of the images, yeah, you might want to do it over, because even if you save it, whatever it didn't capture, it won't be on the photo. So make sure all of your images are captured. On here, all of the images are captured. So I'm going to right click it and I'm going to click on Save as Picture, right? And then I'm going to call it Picture 327. All right, I'm going to save that. Now let's go see what this photo looks like. Show you what it looks like. Picture 327. That's it. Now you see it has an invisible background. Remember, I was telling y'all about the visible background. Because it has the invisible background on here, it's showing up as the I to the R. It don't have the T, and it doesn't have the K on here either. So those are the things that I want you to always be aware of when you're doing it that way if you're going to do the logo. Now, the logos are only great when you're going to use that photo on a white background. If you're going to use it on any color background, it's fine except for black. Anything but black if your logo contains colors that are black. Meaning, because my Tamplates Network title is in black, had that would have been white, it would have been okay. It would have been okay. You would have been able to see everything, even with the black background. But because it is black, it blended in. So that's one little tip that I can kind of give to you guys. These videos tend to be long sometimes because I'm trying to like really give you guys the tea. I'm trying to give you the tea. So that's exactly how you can create your flyers, and you can do your brochures actually the same way. You can create your templates and, you know, copy them and paste them onto the actual brochure template that they have on Microsoft Word. Because, you know, you can go to Microsoft Word and type in brochures in the search box, and it will give you like a lot of different templates that you can use. You don't have to use their template. You can actually come to this PowerPoint presentation, create your own template, bring it over to the Microsoft Word, copy it, paste it on there, and bow, boom, bada bang. You have your template. So we're going to save this because I don't want to lose my whatever I've just done on here. So I'm going to save that. We're going to get out of there. And I want to let you guys know that, you know, if you feel that you don't have time to create these flyers, you don't really want to, or maybe you feel like it's a little bit too complicated for you, or you would rather not, you know, deal with the hassle of it, I want you guys to know that, you know, I do create the flyers and I'm very affordable. I'm not going to charge you an arm and 3 legs, because I remember when I was trying to get me some flyers made at one point in time, and someone was literally trying to charge me a lot of money just to get the flyer templates made. And I was like, you know what? I'll try to figure this out on my own. Okay. So I have made a way for it to be very affordable for you guys. And I do a lot of graphic designs. I do flyers. I do logos. I create websites. I do the website content. And I also do the templates for business cards as well. So I kind of work on a lot of different things. And if you go to my website, this is actually my website right here. And oops, what did I click on? This is my website right here. And on my website, you can actually kind of look around it. You know, if you actually need a website made, I do make websites as well, like I said. So I can create you a website for an affordable price. I won't charge you an arm and a leg. I know how it is, especially when, you know, you're probably just starting off in business, or you're trying to get yourself and your brand off the ground. I totally get it. But you can click on our services. And once you click on the services page, come on, my computer moving a little bit slow. But once you click on the services page, you can actually click on here where it says Tie by Arts. You can click right here, and it says click here to view sample designs. So you can click right there. All right. And once you click there, it will take you to the page, and it will actually kind of give you guys a brief description of a lot of the designs that I've made, which are basically the designs that I've kind of showed you. I have other designs as well, so if you want additional things, I can provide you with more stuff. But again, I do affordable custom websites, and that's without the content on one of them, and I charge $350 for that. For the I say without the content creation. The content creation is actually the written content creation. Both websites come with custom photos on them. I just, as far as the written content, I'm okay with doing the written content, but it's going to cost a little bit more if I have to, you know, do that. Which I put that price at $550 if I have to do written content creation. For those websites, those are the only services that you would actually have to pay a 50% deposit down. But the 50% deposit on it, once your project goes into production and I began to work on it and I start to spend my time on it, that 50% is non-refundable once I start working on the project. So if you request a refund anytime before you receive notice from me stating that I am beginning your project, then I will refund you your entire refund if you decided that, you know, you didn't want to go through with the process or whatever the situation may be. But once I have told you that I'm starting on it and I'm working on it now, at that point, it's, you know, it's definitely non-refundable, but you will get the other 50% back, which for the $550 it will be $275 you will receive back if you decide to cancel at any time in that process. For the custom flyer design templates, I only charge $40. I remember once upon a time, again, like I said, I tried to go get a flyer made, and that flyer cost me, she was trying to get like $100 and some from me. And I was like, just for a template, like, but I totally get it. Like, people spend a lot of time doing, you know, these designs. And of course, me being in this business and doing the designs and knowing how long it could actually take, I totally get it. It's really an interesting process. That's all I'm gonna say. But I also do, again, custom business cards, and I only charge $25 for the actual designs. Now, mind you, all of this is simply design templates. These are not, I'm not giving you 500 business cards for $25. I want to make sure we understand that these are all just templates. So I'll provide you with your template, your custom template, anything to make your business stand out from the next person, or to make yourself stand out from the next person, because most people all have like the standardized cards and the standardized flyers. If you want to stand out, that's what I'm here for. Then we have your custom logo designs. And for your logos run about $250 a pop. I'm even gonna lie, like, people pay a lot of money for logos, and sometimes it costs more than this. So I'm just going to, quick, simple price, $100. Let's get the logo created. And of course, the website creation, website content creation. If you actually have a website, or you want to create your own website, and you just don't want to create the content, or you don't know how to write your mission statement or your goals, or all of those things, I am absolutely 100% okay with helping you with that. I will write your website content for you, and I won't charge you an arm and three legs for it once again. So that is it on the services for, as far as the graphic design portion goes. And for some of you business owners out there who are looking for a coach or anything like that, hey, I got some other stuff too now. But I just want to make sure that you guys can find an affordable way to get what you need without having to spend an arm and three legs on it. And again, I thank you guys for taking the time out to view this video. And I really hope this video helped you out a lot with, coming up with your own designs, and, getting really extremely creative. And, thank you for tuning in. And if you like it, please like, share, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if there is any questions you may have. I'm open to answering any questions or whatever it is. I mean, just let me know. But thank you for watching the video, you guys, and you guys have a super fantastic day. Bye.